Hello, my name is Daniel Cowo, calling from Mexico, and on this channel we talk about Eurovision, but today we're gonna talk about the American Song Contest, so stay in this video. This was the first episode of American Song Contest, and I have to say that I really enjoyed the show. Maybe as an Euro fan you are gonna expect more, but we have to recognize then that this was their first show, their first hit, and it was good. So don't be a toxic Euro fan, just watch the show and enjoy it.
Just 4 acts will qualify to the semifinals. One of them has been chosen by the jury, and he is Houston. And we started with the American Song Contest with good news because he deserves so much this opportunity to qualify into the semifinals. This is the example that you don't need anything on the stage. It's just a circle on it and a little bit of lights behind him, and he was just so confident about him and about his voice. This was so powerful. I'm so glad to have Houston on the semifinals. We know this performance will grow up even more on the semifinals, and with some help it could be on the grand final. So I'm very glad to have Houston on the semifinals. He deserved it, and it's an amazing song. It's a good start for American Song Contest. I really appreciate this. But we need 3 more acts to the semifinals, and those will be chosen by the televote. So let's talk about them into a top 10.
Number 10 for me must be Young House, because this song was too boring and also it was too flat for me, so I don't know what to say about this. I am a little bit disappointed because I watched their videos on their YouTube channel and they were good. They had great songs, but actually this is not a good one.
Let's move to number 9.
UE Skywalking. Actually, since the beginning they weren't my favorite artists, but on live it's worse, and I don't know what they try to do. They have too many dancers behind them and they didn't help in anything. Actually, they were more like a distraction. I think the unique thing that I like of this performance was the car at the beginning, but that's all that I like, that's all.
Moving on to number 8, there is
Kion Star, and this is because I expect too much about her and I don't know, I am disappointed. This is good, it's just a good song, a good artist, but what else? What else?
on 7th place I would put
Christian Pagan. You know what happened with this song? You need a factor that make a difference between a performance on a TV show program and a performance on a contest, and I can see that on this performance right now. This is not a Latino song. It's not for me, sorry. Let's move on to the other contestants. Okay, from here it's more difficult because I like all the songs and anyone can qualify, but I have to be more rude with them because it's hard to decide.
Kelsey Long is my number 6 because
she's a good artist and I think she did a great job on the stage. I love the visuals, but I don't know. Okay, look, she could gather a group of fans, maybe, but I don't know if this is enough to qualify to the semifinals, and that's why she's on my
6th place. My 5th position is to Elizabeth Von Presley,
and actually I was dubbing between her and Kelsey Long because I enjoyed their performances as equals, so it was hard to decide. But at the end she have more confidence and I think she could grow up more if she qualified, so that's why I pick her as
my number 5. Now my number 4 is
Ryan Charles. Before the show he was on my top 3, but now I really don't know if he can qualify. This was the staging that I like the most, but he was nervous, I guess, because he could do better. I don't know if he will qualify, but if he does, I will be satisfying with that, and that will be good. It's a good performance. He's a good boy, so it's okay. For me, it's okay. My spot number 3 goes to Michael Bolton. He was just amazing. He was incredible. He was just professional. He was so humble, and I really appreciate this performance. It was perfect. The quality of Michael Bolton. We have to say that it's so humble to compete in an amateur level and bring us this perfection of stage, this quality of voice. It was a great song. He deserves completely not just the semi-final, he deserves the grand final. We will see him on the grand final, that's for sure. We don't have to discuss that. Now my number 2, that I don't know if you're gonna be agree with this, but this is my personal opinion, and this is for me the best one. I really love this type of music, and this is Jake O. Just this was what to say, it was lovely. He was just a kind of Elvis Presley on the stage, just standing there with his guitar, dancing, singing, with these dancers behind him, and he has too much energy. The music was so great. I love this music. For me, it's my winner of the night, but we have to say that true. And all we know who was the number 1 of the night, Alexa. Obviously, just wow, she's incredible. She's an artist in all the way of the word. She is an artist. This is just perfect. Everything is working perfectly on this staging. The song is good. It's another type of music. It's K-pop. She has used a lot of resources that we have seen on Eurovision, but she gives them her personal touch, and that's what makes the difference. There's no doubt she will qualify to the grand final, not just to the semifinals, to the grand final, because she has everything. And watch out, because she could win American Song Contest. She has everything to win American Song Contest, and we have to admit that. So that's all I have to say about the artist and the performances on this night. But I want to know your opinion. I want to know your top 11. So that's all for this video. Remember, if you like this, you can give me a like and also subscribe it, please. And my name is Daniel Kowo. See you on the next video. Goodbye.